This is Heather Sapphire from Team Karma. So, we're really excited to talk to you today because we have a big announcement. We are joining Selfless Gaming. So, we're really excited for this. It's been years that we've been hoping to be a part of an organization. We've worked really hard to get where we are today. To introduce myself quickly, I'm right now the team manager of Karma. I actually previously was a player for the team. All of us come from very different backgrounds. For some of us, this is our first female team. For others, we've played with female teams, mixed teams, all male teams before. But to us, this is really something special. We're the best of friends. We love competing together. We love traveling to the world together. And we're so excited to continue to do this, continue to live our dream under Selfless Gaming, and we're really excited to represent such a great organization with great people behind it. So I want to take some time to introduce you guys to the team, starting with Emily, the founder of Team Karma and our in-game leader.
That is me. Hi, well, my name is Emily Scarito, and I created Team Karma back in summer of 2014. We've been a team for 2 years now. Actually, two this month is when we started, so exactly 2 years. And really, we're more than just a team. We're family. We're sisters. I've never had sisters, so these girls really fill the gaps that I've never had before, and we're best friends. So, as Lenny would put it, we would take a bullet for each other in real life.
And
In
in
game
game.
and real life, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So we
uh,
played in quite a lot of events. 2014 ESWC Paris was our very first event together. We only practiced for like a week before because we picked up Heather a week before, and we got second place, which was amazing. So we were like, okay, we're kind of good together. Why don't we stick around? So after ESWC 2014, we just put in a lot of hard work and went to Copenhagen Games in 2015, and we got first place there. Woo-hoo.
First place, y'all.
Yeah, and that one was surprising because we were playing with a girl from South Africa, Shaz. Me, Rain, and Artstar have been together since day one, and we had to switch around players a few times. So again, at Copenhagen Games 2015, we only got, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days of practice with the five at Copenhagen Games, and again, we got first place. So that was pretty exciting for us. And in summer of that year, we also again qualified to play at ECBC in Montreal, and we placed third there. So that was kind of disappointing for us after, going from first to third. But, you know, uh, and then again this year we qualified to play at IM Katowice, and this one was really hard for us. One, we were blessed to pick up Goose Breeder, who has just been a star on our team. She's a fragger. She's a girl who will just go in and die for you and do the damage. Um, yeah, so and a week before IEM Katowice, I was working 9 days straight, 12-hour shifts, and just so exhausted by the time we actually got to the event. But surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, but we got out of groups, and they're like, okay, let's try to make it to finals, and we ended up placing third. So it was again disappointing, but at least for us to place top three in all of those events that we went to was amazing. And for this one, for the next upcoming events, I'm expecting better results. For one, we picked up Ray Ray, who is just the one league master, and I'm so excited to go to the next event. I think this new lineup that we have, me, Rain, Artstar, Goose Breeder, and Ray Ray, is kind of a scary one to face against on land. So, um, a little bit about the personalities. Let's start with Rain. Amanda. She
Yeah, Amanda, nobody ever calls me that.
Yeah, I introduced Rain and Goose Breeder to my mom as Rain and Goose, and she's like, "Is that their real names? That's kind of funny name." Like, no, her real name's not Goose. Don't worry. But I like to think Rain, her personality is really neutral. She literally doesn't give a crap about anything, and she just wants to win. Like, this girl is Daddy for life. She's been with us since day one, and she's not only my best friend, but she's my bridesmaid, and she's definitely a friend who I'm gonna be 90 years old playing games with later on. And then the next one we have Goose Breeder, who doesn't shut up. She talks all the freaking time. She's funny as hell. And she really just brings laughter to the team when we're down. She'll bring us back up, and just I don't know, she's a gem, and I'm so glad we were able to pick her up. Then we have Heather Sapphire, who not only we were lucky to play with, who helped us get out of groups at our very first event together with her experience, but she's been in the world of gaming for so long, and of course we have to bring her along because, we call her our team mom. She guides us when we're lost because she has an awesome GPS. And she's just, I don't know, we wouldn't be us without Heather. So, and then we have little Linny, who's AKA Art Star. To me, she was one of the very first girls who I contacted because she's local with me. We both live in Southern California. And I saw her at a local LAN. I was like, all right, I guess I'll play with her because she's local. But she's kind of new. But I thought she was beautiful. And I was like, I got to have this pretty girl on my team.
Oh my god, stop.
And then, I don't know, just over the years, with David coaching us and stuff, like, Lenny has improved so much. And Lenny used to be a sassy little brat, but now she's just motivating, positive thinking Lenny. So I'm really proud of how Artstar grew on our team. And then,
Hashtag positive thinking.
and then last we have Reagan Ray Ray Slay, who's not here, but we just picked her up about 2 months ago, and she's definitely the sassy one on the team. Of course, our team's not always butterflies and sunshines. Sometimes we're gonna argue if we're down a little bit, but her aim is nutty, and yeah, I think we're all just gonna grow together, and I'm so excited to play in the next upcoming events. So, yeah, Rain, what are our next coming events that we're playing in, actually?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just kidding. Inside joke right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, but right now we're playing in the Philadelphia online qualifiers. Well, not qualifiers, but we're already going to the event in September 9th to the 11th.
Correct.
And we are also going to be playing in the Northern Arena qualifiers, which has the top teams in all of the world going to it. So hopefully we can qualify for that. That'd be awesome. I think that's in
First week of
July?
September. September 1st.
Okay.
Oh, the qualifiers
Oh, the qualifier.
the qualifiers happen earlier in July, and
Okay.
then the LAN is September 1st through 4th. So hopefully we're there in Toronto.
Yeah, that's super exciting. In Canada, fuck yeah. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
we'll bleep that one out.
Bleep it.
Okay, that's why we have a video guy
Yeah,
now.
bleep yeah.
Rain's got the mouth of a trucker.
Yeah, I got a potty mouth. I'm sorry. All of my stream knows that too, so.
I think anyone watching this video already knows that, so I don't think we have anything to worry about.
I know. We're gonna use the word fluff instead. Okay. Yeah, so we have a lot of, actually, these aren't any female events that are coming up this summer. So we're playing a mixed tournament, so it's really our chance to prove ourselves, and playing against females is awesome, but we want to be just a good team in general, not just one of the best female teams. So we're really looking forward to playing in these upcoming events. We've been doing a lot of prep time, and different things just to prepare for these lands. Goose Breeder is one of the ones who came up with one of these ideas that we do for homework, I guess you could say, if you want to talk a little bit about that. Missy Goofy.
So, every day we have mandatory DMs, which we have a WhatsApp group.
specifically designed for everyone to post their DMs at the end of the day or before practice is when we generally want them. For 5 days, it's mandatory DM. If you don't do the DM, you have to make up for it the next day and then some. Then
And
we get
also deal with the whole team yelling at you for not
yeah,
doing it.
and you let your
Can
team
we just
down.
mention that Goose, we call her the DM police because she's
We
always in
do.
WhatsApp. we
Oh,
Goose the DM
I'm
police.
only 5 DMs.
She's
No
always
request.
on top of everybody, like all the time. It's so funny. Get 'em, Goose.
So we do have 2 days that we take off for practice. Usually we'll take 2 days off. For a long time we've been just like doing 6 days a week or like as often as we could. So we're trying to take 2 days off now, give people a little bit of free room to enjoy stuff outside of CS, but you still have to do your time outside of practice. So you get either 150 DMs for 2 days, making it a little light, or I'm like, I saw that, or you have to watch a demo with notes on what happened um, during the demo, what you learned, etc., etc. So that's our practice and homework.
Yeah, and we really, before, we always had a coach around who would just show up at an event, but we've been using him every week, so that's something different. He's a great mentor who teaches us and yells at us when we do something wrong, so yeah, we're taking criticism. It's hard at first, but I think we're learning and taking it well, so.
And for those of you who don't know, she mentioned David, but David is XP3. He plays for Winterfox, so he's he's an old school player. He really has a great mind for the game. He's tough, like Emily said. He's really scary, but it makes you remember. So we're really honored to have his help.
It's definitely a tough love with David. It's like
Very to the
he's
point.
yeah, well, it's because he cares about us and he doesn't want us to just be like the best female team. He wants us to be a great team overall, regardless of who's on the team, if we're male or female. Like he just wants the best for us. And honestly, shout out to David, you're the best coach.
The real homie.
All right.
Yeah, and throughout these 2 years, like all of us had made so many sacrifices just to play with each other and just follow our passion. I mean, my parents, they're like, no, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna be a nurse, you're gonna do a real career job, and like even Lenny, like you made a lot of sacrifices. Rain did. Goose doesn't go to school because she wants to follow her
Mhm.
dreams and gaming, and like I don't know if
I'm not playing anymore, but when I first started playing with them, I lived on um, in Central Time, and they were West Coast. And I have a regular 9 to 5 job outside of that, and I had to usually get up at 6 a.m. But since they were West Coast, they usually started later, so I was practicing until like 2 a.m. Get up at 6 a.m. for work.
yeah.
It was rough, but like it's worth it when you get to those events and you're with your best friends and you can take home a top 3 medal. It's an amazing feeling.
Lenny, you want to talk about what happened from day one, USWC 2014 for all of us?
Sure. Okay, so basically going back to what Emily said about our sacrifices that we had to make, um, for me, the very first event that we went to was ESWC 2014, and I was currently in school. I was focused on getting my major was going to be biochemical engineering. So like I'm supposed to be like the really smart daughter in the family. I was supposed to be like a surgeon or a doctor, something crazy. And so me going to school and like my parents had really high expectations from me. I had a big decision to make between do I want to stay in college and continue this like get my degree in something and do a job like this, or do I want to like go to this event and drop out of college and do that. And so obviously my parents were like my mom probably she didn't talk to me at least for like a week because she was mad that she found out I
I
dropped
remember
out.
that.
So yeah, she
Yeah.
was really mad at me. So like my relationship with my mom kind of was crappy after that because she was really upset about it. So I took the risk. Obviously, I dropped out. I went to the event, and then once and she saw like the pictures and the interviews and the videos, and she saw how real esports is, like how real of a thing it is. She started to understand it more, and like especially with E-League nowadays, it being on TV, she can learn more about it. She understands more about the game and like the prize pools, how they're growing. She knows that it's a real thing. So she's 10 times more supportive than she was to begin with. So I sacrificed school. Emily, she's a full-time nurse. I'm sure you guys have heard this story a million times. She worked 12-hour shifts and she sacrificed so much for us. Um, and Rain as well, she worked full-time. Rain moved around a lot too, and so it was hard for her to stay dedicated to the team, but she did what she needed to do because she wanted this just as bad as all of us. Goose wanted to go to school, but she decided to do CS full-time, so it was kind of I actually really appreciate it. I'm sure we all appreciated it actually because Goose focusing on CS solely on CS allowed us to because the three of us I started working, Rain was working, and Emily works. She kind of made up for the time that we lost outside of games. So basically, like she would watch the demos, she would go over stuff and make notes. David, what a troll! She would make notes and go back. We would go over stuff together. She would be like, "Hey guys," like she'd watch the demo of the team we're about to play or something, and tell us what we need to look out for. So, we'd come home from work, we'd get straight on the computer, we'd practice, we'd get ready for matches, etc. So, Goose definitely helped out with that because the rest of us were working. I'm actually quitting my job, so I work at Chipotle, but my last day is gonna be July 13th.
Wait
So
a second. You can't quit till we get a free burrito.
oh my
Remember?
God, you have until July 13th to come to
No,
my
I'm not
Chipotle.
home.
But yeah, so I'm actually quitting my job because I want to obviously playing it and being a salaried team now is means that we got to put in extra effort because I don't want to be the team that's like, oh, we're getting paid now, we can half-ass everything. So we got to put in 10 times more work because it's our job now. We're professionals at what we do now. So I'll be quitting my job, and we're definitely gonna, you know, work our butts off to prove to people that we were worth the pickup and all of that. And so that way, hopefully, one day we can all live together and we can make a living off of this. And I think it'll be. I think we got a really bright future ahead of us. Lots
And
of potential,
yeah, and
honestly.
I'll kind of wrap it up for us, and it's just we're really happy to be with Selfless, and we looked around for years. We really wanted to be a part of an organization. We kind of toyed with building our own organization, kind of like Astralis did, but then we found Selfless, and actually they found us. They helped us with getting to Copenhagen Games a couple months ago, and I've known Ryu for a long time. Him and I, if you don't know, we do a lot of outside things on our own with our own money to help support and build up the community. So I know him dating back to 2004, 2005, and he's sacrificed so much. He's always put the community, he's always put his teammates, his players in front of himself, and we really feel honored to be part of this organization. We feel like we kind of have the same philosophies and mindset. You see a lot of organizations coming into esports now to get a share of the big prize pool, the share of the money, but Selfless would want part of that, but they're there for the love of the game too, and just to be friends playing video games together and traveling the world. So that's really
Emily.
what we're all about.
I'm so
And
excited. It's awesome.
yeah, it's just we can't believe it. This is everything to us, and
Yeah, exactly.
we
Emily,
are.
do you remember when we won ESWC? When we got out of group, well, not out of groups, so we made it to semifinals. Do you remember what I said to you after we won?
The groups?
Nah, when we made it into semifinals, when we knew that we were gonna be able to play on stage against 3D
No,
Max.
that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Lenny
It was a
remembers.
pretty notable moment for me. I just remember we both started crying and we hugged each other, and I was
Oh
like
my
shaking
god.
you, and I
Oh,
was
Oh
like,
my
"You
god.
did
I
this." I was
cried.
like, "You did this. You made this team, dude.
Mhm.
Look at where we at now. It's so crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Look at where
I
we at."
remember. I totally forgot I cried. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. But yeah.
Yeah. No, we
remember
both
when you
did.
guys threw
We
your
both did.
hands up
Yeah. After we won,
in
we're like,
pictures?
"Yeah."
Kind of fun.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's funny.
so
I'm
yeah.
just thinking about that first LAN that we ever won together as a team and where we are now, and it's really crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like Heather said, like never in my dreams did I think making this team, just for fun to go to Paris. Woo, we're going to Paris. Would go this far. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's amazing. So, we've got a lot of cool stuff planned. We're going to be doing a lot of videos. As you guys can see, these girls are crazy. They have silly, funny, fun personalities. So, we've got a lot of exciting stuff we're going to do in the next couple months here. You'll probably see us around. And again, we really just female events are really really a small portion of what we do. That accounts for maybe 6 days out of the year that we're playing against other females in female events. So you'll see us at a lot of different events coming up, Philadelphia, Northern Arena, and a lot of us do things on our own. Like I'll be going to the major. That's actually where I'm headed tomorrow. So I'll be heading to Cologne for the major, and I'll be doing a lot of cool videos for Selfless. And then I'll be at E-League, and some of the girls are going to join me at E-League. So we'll be all over the place. We're really excited to represent Selfless, and we hope that you guys can follow along with our journey, and we really hope to make you guys proud of us, and hope you look forward
Woo.
to watching us play. So I think that's it from us. So
Can I do our chant? Can I do our chant?
you
It's
can
gonna
do
be
our
so
chant to
different.
close
Who
us
are
out.
we? Who are we?
Selfless.
Ready, ready, wait. Who are we?
Selfless.
Selfless.
And what do we do?
I'm at my mom's. Fluffs, ladies.
No one wanted to say it. What do
What
we
do we
do,
say?
guys? What do we? What?
Something women?
Degrade respectable women.
Degrade respectable women.
Oh my god. What do
And
we?
what do we get?
Acquire currency.
Currency. For the inside joke, there's a really good video of us at IEM Katowice, so I will make sure we get that posted somewhere, but might have to bleep some of it out. All right, I think that's it. So bye everyone, and we'll see you guys around.
Bye.
Bye.